Okay, welcome to our customer appreciation event. This event is all about you and how incredible you are. And we are going to have some live demos from, testimonies to demoing the products to secrets from a celebrity makeup artist to live prizes. We have replay prizes. We have prizes if you decide you need to stock up on any products. We really want to have some fun over the next few minutes with you guys. And there's a good chance that we will max out this Zoom because it's getting pretty close. But the good news is if you watch the replay, you can let your friend know if you missed it. They can watch the replay. They can still get entered to win. So I'm going to share my screen, and we do have some admins on here. So if you guys have some questions, all you have to do is ask it in the chat, and they can help answer those. Now, we do believe in bribery. So here's how this is going to work is we want you to participate with us. We have some trivia questions and we're looking for massive participation. So if you are a customer or if you are a guest, you can win. If you are, a rep or an affiliate, you're just here to have fun and support. But of course, we believe in bribery. And so we want you to play along with the trivia. We want you to engage and have fun with us. Christy, you believe in bribery, right?
Absolutely, I do. I'm a mom of seven. Bribery, definitely, it works. It's my best friend.
So what are we giving away?
Okay, we've got some incredible prizes for you guys. And again, you guys are gonna win these just by engaging with us. How fun is that? And like Bree said, please put guest or customer into the chat. But also, if you don't have your name on your Zoom, let's say that your Zoom is titled iPhone. Will you please do us a favor? And when you're interacting with us tonight, will you put your first and your last name? Just so that we know who you are. And then, of course, this is what's going to allow us to put your name in a little draw. But look at these amazing prizes that we have for you guys. We've got our most coveted favorite, the Snow Enzyme Cleanser. We're going to give some Ulta Beauty gift cards away. Free shipping tonight. 5 lucky winners are going to be able to receive free shipping. And then we also have our Boosie Boo. These are the products that put us on the map. This is our dermatology booster and our serum, our dermatology cream. You guys, we've sold over 40, actually 50 million now of this one product. So that's pretty exciting. I'm really excited to see who wins that. We have our amazing lip butter, and then we also have our 40 luster cushion as well. And of course, Sephora. Who can't forget about Sephora? Fun
Awesome.
stuff, Bree. And then of course we haven't forgotten about you guys that probably aren't gonna be able to get on. If you're watching the replay, we've got you. So just by watching the replay, we're also going to be giving you some incredible gifts as well, as you can see here. And then of course, if you place an order with us, you guys, are you ready for this? We are giving away shopping sprees. Shopping sprees. We're going to let you pick. So orders placed, and it's from today to, is it Sunday, Bree? Are we going to count
Monday,
that on
yeah.
Sunday? From today to Sunday, you're going to be able to win yourself a shopping spree.
And we might just have some additional promos going on top of this. So, okay, why are we all here? Why the heck is K-beauty such a hot topic? And if you don't know this, you guys, Korea is considered the skincare capital of the world. And think of Korea to skincare like Paris is to Fashion Week, and that's what they're known for. And it's gaining so much notoriety that they've actually have topped the import chart over France. We know that France is known for Lancome and Chanel and all the things. It is getting even more popular than that. In fact, it's creating this cultural obsession on TikTok, on social media, and you can see just the hashtag Korean skincare alone has 41 billion with a B views on TikTok. So it's only going to keep growing even stronger. But here's the thing, Christy, we've kind of seen this, right? Where brands are trying to piggyback on the Korean skincare trend, but they're not really Korean skincare. Have you seen this?
Yeah, listen, not everything that calls itself K-beauty is the real deal, you guys. A lot of these brands you see on the shelves, they're not even sold in Korea. So I want you guys to know that true K-beauty means manufactured in Korea, South Korea, and they're also trusted in Korea as well. So if it's not if it's not authentic, it's not K-beauty, period. So here's the kicker. Rimmon is 100% Korean made. We are vertically integrated. We are globally recognized. And when people buy from you, they're not getting a kickoff trend. So for those of you guys that are planners, for you that are customers, you can just feel confident in knowing that you are getting the real K-beauty experience.
I know. You know what's interesting to me, Christy, is like some brands will say like they'll use an ingredient from Korea, or they will have a Korean scientist that's formulating in a lab in Mexico or the United States. But if it's not being actually manufactured and it's not even being sold in Korea, and I think the difference is you can see this is the farm, this is the smart farm that is on Jeju Island, which is off the coast of Korea. It's kind of like our Hawaii. And you can see the massive scale of operations that happens here. And this is why this has been the number one searched for Korean skincare in Korea. They sold $3 billion in Korea. And then they were like, oh my gosh, we're having so much success here. Maybe we should branch out to the rest of the world. So that's how you know if it really is Korean skincare. You just have to read the back of the box. It's a true tell. So, Christy, let's do our trivia. Remember we said we like to bribe them.
Yes, we like to bribe. And this is where you guys get to earn points, basically, that's going to help you with the giveaway. So, you guys ready? Here we go. How many billions of views does the hashtag Korean skincare get on TikTok? Oh, look at you guys paying attention. Look at that, Bree.
They got it? They
They
knew?
got it.
You
They
guys were
got it.
listening.
They are listening.
See, bribe, if I was a teacher teaching a class, I would just bribe my students to listen to me. This seems so
A
easy.
plus for everyone.
Okay, yes, the answer is 41 billion views. So thank you so much for listening. Okay, so I actually want to pop into our friend Abby. Abby, you're watching with a crew, right?
Hey, yes, I am watching with a crew, and we love our classes online. We love learning on Thursday nights, but sometimes we like to get together in real life, and a lot of people want to put the skincare on. And so I'm going to take you through what a Korean glow up party looks like with just a bunch of women who are crazy about Korean skincare. So people are still arriving here.
Oh, wait, your fade is on. It's
My
blurred.
oh no, my oh no. And I don't even know how to turn it off right now. My fade is on, so I'm gonna have to get up really close.
Hi. Oh, hi.
I have to get up so close to everybody. So I should have thought about that before, but heck, intrusive hello. We have a lot of women here tonight, and I'm gonna get real close here. We've got our, let's see.
Oh, it is blurred. Bummer.
Man, dang it. Well, I'm sorry about that, guys. So basically, we have a table set up. We're gonna do the signature facial. Gonna have a good time, teach about it, and then after that, we're gonna bust out the 4D luster cushion and do makeovers on women. So thank you guys for doing these calls, and also just like if you love this stuff and you want to share it with your friends, one of our favorite things to do is just glow up parties where we get that community of women together and we have a great time. So I'll let you guys take it back.
That is so fun. I'm glad you're having a watch party at a party. I think that's super fun. Okay, so let's talk a little bit. We did talk about how this is the number one search for Korean skincare. And by the way, they sold 40 million jars of this. This is their signature dermatology cream. We've had people see results just off using this one cream in 5 days. You're going to see results, and you don't have to take our word for it. Let the camera be the judge. The camera will tell the story on how it's working for you or not. But again, like we said, if you want to know if it's truly real Korean skincare that actual Koreans buy in Korea, 40 million jars sold of this in a country with the population the size of 52 million, which means most of the population there has used this. So definitely exciting. And who's this, Christy?
Well, this is
Juan Ben.
Juan Ben. It's Juan Ben. See, I didn't get an A on that one, but Juan Ben, and you guys are never going to believe his age. Brianna, when you were talking about this last Tuesday and you were talking about this incredible video, I was blown away. He looks like he's 24, 25.
Mhm.
So, should we disclose his age?
No, they have to get it right. They have to guess. Now, if you don't know, Juan Ben is kind of like the Brad Pitt of Korea. And this is an example of one of the ads that they have there for their Incel Derm skincare line. I mean, this looks like a Versace or YSL
It's
commercial to
gorgeous.
me. But what we want to know from you is if you can guess how old he is. How, and we'll let our admins check in. How are the guesses coming?
They're doing good. They're doing really good. People have been here before. They've listened to previous calls. Maybe they were here on Tuesday.
Oh, so they're okay. They're all sharing the
They're doing
answers.
great. Yeah.
Okay, well, he's 49 years old and shocking to me. I mean, he looks like he's 30. But you know what's interesting about him is he actually leads a very private life. He doesn't do very many collabs with brands. And so it was really surprising to his fans when he did this big collab because it was, of course, everywhere, all over Seoul. And it was because he's so in love with the skincare. And obviously you can see it's working. So, okay, where do they need to go to enter?
All right, you guys. So we've got some admins behind the scenes. They're going to pop this link into the chat. So we want everyone to grab this link because if you win, this is where you're going to go, www.socialceo.info/giveaway. And you're going to, when your name is announced, this is where you're going to go and you're just going to say, I won. And we just need to get your information in there so that we can get your prizes shipped to you.
Yep. And by the way, so this is also where the replay will be posted. And so this is where you can also go to enter. So if you want to enter that you watch the replay as well, you'll also go to this link. It'll have your one-stop shop. So these are some of the brands that we're going to talk about. You can see the packaging is gorgeous. It really sets the stage for what you're about to experience. And this is what I will say. So this 3-minute video is also on that link. Now they actually hired the producers who make videos for Toyota, paid them almost $1 million to make this one 3-minute video. And so you can kind of go check it out. It has kind of the story behind in the science and technology, which we're not going to take the time to watch it, but just so you know, how this came about is he was actually studying something called tiger grass because tigers would roll around in this because it would heal their wounds faster. And he developed his own strain and technology. There's 12 different patents on the skincare. He was putting it on the skin. It was rapidly healing the skin. And then that's when he decided to form the company and then added in a bunch of other things. Besides the 12 patents, you have exosomes and Inamin, which stimulates your body's NAD production, and nanoliposomal technology, all the things.
All the things.
And then I know that we also like that it's clean, right? You don't have to
Absolutely.
sacrifice our beauty for our health.
Exactly. So this isn't just skincare, you guys. This is cosmeceutical innovation, and it actually changes the condition of your skin. So we're talking formulas that are enriched with Jeju's rarest resources, like Brianna just showed you guys, the lava energy water, the giant bee young pool, and then of course we combine it with cutting edge technology, like Breeze also said, the liposome. The delivery system is incredible, and this is why we're all aging backwards. But basically, you're getting award-winning, cruelty-free, vegan, EWG certified. You guys, all the things that you're looking for. This is not hype. These products are an instant impact product. People feel the difference within 24 hours. They see the difference within 3 days. They reorder, they fall in love, and they tell their friends as well.
Exactly. And these are some of our friends. I will say this is my forehead on the left. I
So
didn't
good.
realize how bad it was till I got right up close with the camera, but you guys, the camera never lies, so make sure you get that picture. My husband's in the middle. Our friend MJ is on the right. Somebody drew on MJ's face, but that's okay. You can still see the improvement. You can see how it also reduces inflammation, which in the puffiness, which I think is the most interesting thing when we looked at some of these pictures.
Yeah, these results blow me away, and we know that a picture like this is really what's going to show you the difference. So we encourage you, if you haven't tried these products yet, please take a before picture. And again, you put them side by side, just like Brie did with her forehead, and you're going to be blown away with the results. And I mean, these pictures, look at these are incredible. I think her name's Audrey. And she's at the very, very end with the dark circles. I mean, I know that that's something that we women, we really start to experience, especially as we age. But again, you guys, look at the difference. The dark circles. Debbie says the dark circles under her eyes are so light now. And you guys
Mhm.
tell us what you're loving about the products. Tell us in the chat what maybe some things that you've seen that are significantly different. Ah, I love this girl. Can I introduce her?
Yes.
Okay. So we have here my dear friend Cindy, and I know she's gonna quickly tell her story, but this lady actually was introduced to Riemann by a really good friend. She loved the products. She wasn't gonna do anything as far with the business side, but you guys check out her before and afters. We're gonna bring her up, and you guys are gonna be able to hear from this amazing lady who again said that she was not going to do the business side, but how can you not when you have skin like that, right? And she is
Right.
a team leader with us here at Riemann.
Oh, amazing. Okay, we're looking for Cindy. Cindy, if you can raise your hand, then we'll pull you on up.
There she is. I see her. I'm going to pull her up big. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, perfect.
All right. Hold on. She just raised. There she is.
Hi, Cindy. Oops. Oh, let me um okay, 1 second. Let me do this. There we go. Got it. Got it.
There I am. Hello, everyone. Oh gosh, it's so great to be here. And I mean, how can you not say yes when you see the difference, right? And so Bree said it best, like the inflammation, if you can look a little closer at my before picture, I was red all the time. I'm still red, right? But now we have things to kind of blend it in and calm it down. And so the inflammation is definitely gone. Thank goodness. So thanks for having me. 1 minute is a lot, but yes, true story. My dearest friend asked me if I'd like to go into business with her, and I said no. I had just retired. I'm a retired nurse. I retired a little early. I'm 62, but I was tired. And so I said, I'll tell you what, I'll be your biggest cheerleader. I'll try your products. I'll take the pictures, whatever you need me to do, I will do for you. And so, sure enough, I did that. And then, of course, could you come to the convention with me? I went to the convention, still not working the business, but just using the product. And I was blown away by the people that I met, that I saw, the changes in the people that spoke and the people that were there, the environment, the vibe. So I've continued to use it. It's been a year. I use both lines. I love the signature line, which is our water-based line. I live in Reno, Nevada, so it's like the desert. My skin just soaks that water in. But I use the other one just for aging purposes at night. But I love the water-based line. And if you had to ask me my very favorite product, which you haven't, but I'm going to tell you anyway, is, gosh, I should make everybody guess. But it's the moisture cleansing oil. So if you haven't tried it, that will be your new best friend. If you do nothing else, the moisture cleansing oil is just absolutely amazing. Of course, the cream too. But thanks for having me on. I just so grateful for everyone.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe you live in the desert because your skin is literally dewy and glowing. I would never believe you if you told me that.
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
I mean, look at this before and after picture. And I mean, it's absolutely incredible, Cindy. And people say that you look like you're in your 30s, by the way. So wanted you to see that. Go check out the chat. You guys are so sweet.
I love it. Thank you, Cindy. Okay, we also have Raina on here, and I really want you to hear more from somebody, in their 20s who has dealt with acne. And I know that we love Korean skincare for its anti-aging, but Raina, tell us a little bit about what it did for your acne.
Hello, everybody. I'm Raina Zimmer. I'm 17. I'm getting close
Oh,
to 20.
you look like you're 20.
At around 14, I started having really bad acne. I'd have like small bumps everywhere and just like dry skin, especially from like all like the stuff the dermatologist would give me. So we just kept on going to the doctors and dermatologists, but all I've realized was my skin was getting dry. And the dryness just was not helping my skin, which I'm not sure, but I think it was wrecking my skin barrier at the same time. So when my mom gave me her Remon products, I tried them. I was kind of hesitant because I don't like trying new products, especially with acne as a teenage girl. And I loved them. I noticed an improvement like a month in, and still today my skin is getting better. It's super healthy and glowy. I can leave the house without putting makeup on to cover it up. And yeah, Remon saved my high school years, I will say that. So yeah, it was great.
Wow, I am so shocked. I mean,
Look at her
Christy.
skin. Well, I wish that I had these products at your age. I mean, I grew up with cystic acne. So if anyone can relate to the way that you were feeling before these products, me 100%. I didn't want to go to school. I would just cry and ask and beg my mom to stay home on days that it was really, really bad. My skin was cracking and bleeding from all of the harsh chemical types of products and I was also taking internal medicine as well. But you look absolutely stunning. Your skin is amazing, and I'm just so happy that your mom found these products because it's life changing. It's like, don't you agree? Like the confidence that you have now,
100%.
and
Yeah.
yeah, it is. It's truly life changing.
And hi, Mom. I see Tracy on here too. I can't imagine anything more like heartbreaking than a mom seeing their child suffer, not being happy in their skin. So I'm sure you were even happier.
Yeah, I mean, you're willing to do anything, I think we don't want to tally up how much we spent on creams and all the things. And really, it just probably did more damage than good. So I love that she's using something healthy and her confidence, just went up through the roof, not having to cover her face every day.
Oh, I love it. You guys are so gorgeous. You guys could be sisters.
Mhm.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, we're gonna jump right back into it and let's see what we have coming up next. We have our resident celebrity makeup artist, Miss Carissa Squire. You should hear her resume. We don't even have time to share all of it, but I will tell you, she has worked in Cannes at the Cannes Film Festival. She has worked on film and done celebrity makeup. She's done studio makeup. She has done it all. And so we're going to bring her up so that you guys can hear more from her. So let's get you unmuted. We had to turn that on because otherwise there would have been a lot of background noise.
Okay,
I think we're
I
good.
think
Okay,
I'm
so you're
on.
going to take us through the ritual, right?
I am. So I just want to begin by saying this. Thank you, Bree, for the lovely introduction. So I have had the absolute honor and privilege of traveling the world and doing makeup for thousands of men and women. And I'll tell you guys, every single time I have a model, a client, an actor sit in my chair, I can tell if they have a good skincare routine instantly. And that's pre-makeup application and post-makeup application. So I'm going to walk you guys through my now favorite brand that I use. So this is my absolute number one go-to cleanser, morning and evening. So when I talk to a lot of people, you guys, everyone's like, do we have to do it in the morning? Like, I'm more of like a morning or evening routine kind of girly. Here's what I'll say. When we are sleeping, that's when our body's in rest mode. Yes. I don't know if you guys saw that. I'm like, I literally will use this all over. So I usually use an excess amount. One pump is totally fine. Um, when our body is in rest mode during the night, what happens is that's when our skin is absorbing everything. Our skin cells are absorbing everything, including the impurities on your pillow. Okay. So when you wake up in the morning, it is of utmost importance that you're doing a good cleanse to completely strip away all the dead skin cells and all the impurities from the pillowcase. Makes sense? This is my favorite. In the evening, this is also my go-to for removing all of my makeup. During the day, our skin has so much oils come to the surface that you also want to take away the healthy oils. You don't want to strip it with a stripping cleanser. This is why using an oil cleanser is like the best for that. So I'm just gonna quickly, normally I would wash this off and not use like a face cloth, but
So
just to
I
show you
noticed
guys.
when I first started using the oil cleanser, I was using it wrong. I was putting it on for about 10 seconds and washing it off. And then I realized my friend told me, they're like, no, you're supposed to rub it in for, 3, 4 minutes. That made all the difference in the world. It was literally pulling dirt and oil out of my pores.
So it's funny that you say that because my mom will let it sit on her face for like an hour.
What?
I'm not kidding. This is like a lot of people are really scared to use oil cleansers because they think oil and they automatically think clogging, right? It clogs my pores. It's not. This is like the most hydrating cleanser you could possibly use. And I kid you not, my mom will put it on and then she'll go do her thing around the house in the yard and she wears it for like an hour. It's hilarious. She told me that and I was like, what? So anyway, okay. Anyone who knows K-beauty knows that a 2 cleanse step ritual is very, very big in South Korea. Well, Korea in general, but there's a couple options that you can do here. So we have 2 different exfoliant cleansers, Snow Enzyme, and then the powder. So everyone's going to be different with this, and it depends on everyone's cellular turnover rate. What I will say is I have a lot, this is like fan favorite. A lot of people can use this daily. I cannot. I'm more on the sensitive skin type. So I will use this and piggyback these 2 about every 3rd evening. This is like the powerhouse cleanser. Okay. This is, well, you could see it come out. I keep this in the shower. So this is my Sunday night ritual of like really a good exfoliant after I go in with the oil cleanser. So you can go back and forth. You can do this daily. Some people do it daily. I don't. Totally up to you. Know where your skin is at. If you ever feel like you get a little bit of stinging sensation at all, that's not normal. Okay, so if that's ever happening to you guys, that means you need to dial back on the exfoliant either a day or 2 and then reintroduce it. So this is like, you guys have seen the videos of everyone doing this, yes? It's named Stow Cleanser for a reason. I'm gonna go in with my booster. Here's a good rule of thumb. After you're done cleansing, thinnest products to thickest products. Because I know some people get really confused and they're like, I can't remember all those steps, Carissa. Thinnest to thickest after you're done with your cleansers. Okay, and then you're gonna give it a nice spray. And I tell you guys, I literally, if I could bathe in this stuff, I would. Okay, so I'm gonna fan that. They just redid this packaging. And this sandstone is epic. So you're gonna twist it. Give it a little pump. They just upped this formula by 34.5% on the antioxidant end. Now, if you guys can tell, this is why I love doing these demos because you guys can see. Where's my rosacea girlies? Put in the chat if you're a rosacea girly or you turn really red. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna show you my go-to, and this is what I use on my clients' pre-makeup application as well, because I really want to calm the skin. The Calming Balancing Gel, you guys, amazing. This is going to work wonders quickly. Anyone who burns really easy like I do in the summer, this is on me every single day. So I'm just gonna apply that after my serum. Now, you don't have to, it's not like it's a replacement. You don't have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. If you guys want to use this as a serum, you totally can. It's not saying that you can't because it's very serum consistency like, but I like giving my skin all the things. I'm not gonna take away any Remon products if I can help it off of my face. And then I'll go in to the moisturizer. And this is what the ladies were talking about at the beginning of the video that we've sold. Did you say we're up to 50 million jars that we sold? Is that what was said?
Mm-hmm. 50 million.
Okay, now again, because I'm not at my kitchen or my kitchen, my bathroom vanity, you guys, don't forget to do your chest and your neck. Women always remember their neck, but they forget their chest. So just because I'm wearing normal clothes, I didn't, but don't forget when you're doing that. Now, when you watch me do makeup and I'm doing courses and all of that, you'll see that I do eyes first and then I'll go back to makeup application, which you guys will see me in a little jiffy do a makeup application for this. This is why I do skincare first, then eyes. That lets the skincare really absorb into your skin, gives it the time it needs, and then you can go in after and do a makeup application. And that way things aren't going to move around. And you'll see what I mean by that coming up. I have a few secrets to share.
Ah, we do have some secrets from a celebrity makeup artist coming up. But the good news is we also have something on promotion right now. So if you have liked what you've seen so far, then you can actually get this on promotion, where you can get the Snow Enzyme Cleanser, which Carissa covered. You can also get the booster spray, the serum, so we call that the dermatology set, and then the dermatology cream. Now remember, that's the one that sold, is it 40 or 50 million? It's up to 50 now?
Up to 50 million. That's what
Wow.
yes. Yeah.
Wow. So you'll get that, but then you'll get a free calming balance gel. Think of this like your HA. Okay. This is going to be your hyaluronic acid. It has real gold flakes. It has rose water. It's going to reduce inflammation in the skin. It's going to soothe the skin. I not only use this as my HA, but if you have a kitchen burn, if you have a sunburn, this is my go-to. It's even more powerful than aloe. What else do you use it for, Christy?
Oh my gosh. Basically everything. Everything. So, I mean, we were talking about little stick right now, right?
Well,
I'm
no,
reading
we were
the
getting
comment.
ready to talk about that one. Talk about the
Okay.
stick.
The calming gel, mosquito bites, which by the way, you guys, itch gone immediately. Sunburns, of course. I know you just mentioned that, but the calming gel is one of my all-time favorites. All-time favorites.
It's so good.
Good.
So I think Carissa has a little celebrity makeup trip to tell with you that you can do with that stick bomb. So you actually get these for free when you get this. This is on promotion right now. It's only going to go through Sunday. So if you want to grab this, it's a really good deal. Okay, so we have to tell you some cool things about the snow enzyme. I don't know if you knew this, but there's some really cool things that you can do with this. You watch Carissa wash her face with it. That's what she showed you on screen. But you can also, men use it to shave with. It will give you the most incredible lather, and men use it to get the incredible softest. Does your husband use it to shave with?
Unfortunately, he just discovered it. I left it in the shower and he started using it and he's like, "Why have you never told me about this?" I'm like, "For these." So I'm now going through it much quicker. But again, you guys, this right here also lasts anywhere, I would say from 5 to 6 months. You just a little tiny bit goes a long way, but it does have the consistency of shaving cream. It's amazing.
Yeah, and then women, we can use it in the shower too for all of the bits.
All the bits.
So also on the powder wash, I don't know why the images aren't showing, but Krista talked about how you can use it as an exfoliator on the face, but guess how I used it today? I used it to exfoliate my scalp. So what I did is I took the powder wash, I mixed it in my shampoo, and I just started exfoliating the scalp. And you have to realize that a lot of times when the hair follicle, if you're having issues with hair growth, if the hair follicle can't come through, because sometimes your sebum blocks your pores on your scalp, it prevents the hair from coming through. And this is just going to completely cleanse the scalp as well. So I don't think it's something you want to do every time. What have you heard to do? How many times?
Oh, well, I've never done it.
Oh, it's so
And this
good.
is the first I'm hearing about it. So I'm literally going to try it for the very, very first time. It's a fantastic idea. So super
Well,
excited.
if you've done it, put it in the chat. I'm curious who else has tried this. I've heard about these secret tips, and so I will say it's a secret sauce.
I love these. These are great, Bree.
Okay, so let's do a trivia.
Okay, so what's the first step of the Korean skincare double cleansing method. Look at you guys already go. You guys are you're so paying attention. We so appreciate that. Oh, look at
That
that.
was an
Okay.
easy one, though. Come
Yeah, it
on.
was pretty easy. It was pretty easy.
Okay, so remember, this is the link that you're going to go to. The admins are going to drop it in the chat so you know where to go to enter, where to find the replay when you want to get entered to win later on. And so let's talk about these.
Oh my goodness, you guys, who's tried this? Could you put me in the chat if you guys have tried our 100% New Zealand collagen masks? This blows people's minds every single time. And here's what I want you guys to know. This is not your average collagen mask. This is literally, you guys, 100% pure collagen. One ingredient, one, crafted into sheets, and they melt directly into your skin. They are also broken down to I want to say, was it 450 times, Brie, or 350 times smaller than your hair follicle? And this is what allows it to penetrate deep into the skin. So really just think about, you guys, that for a minute. Most products, they brag about having just a tiny little sprinkle of collagen. We deliver it in its purest form, and you're going to get it right here. I love this demonstration of Karen showing exactly how to use the product. It has an incredible wow factor, as you can see as well. But again, you guys, this is innovation that you're not going to find at Sephora or Ulta or even on Amazon. It's exclusive to us, it's patented, and really is the perfect example of why we are disrupting the beauty industry. It's so great. Do you
And
love
then
it?
these are dry. I do want to point out
Yeah.
that these are a dry mask. And the reason is like you have to think about wet masks. They put preservatives and ingredients in there to give it a longer shelf life and to keep it from molding. And then you're soaking that into your skin. Well, so when you're putting these on, you have to make sure your face is tacky. So you can either use the oil spray for that, or the calming balance gel will make your face a little bit tacky. You could do either one. And then you're going to put them on and you're going to use the booster spray to make them dissolve into the skin.
It's so fun too. Brie, how many times a week do you use it?
Well, so if you're first starting out on the mask, I always tell people there's comes 6 in a box. I tell people to use one every single day for 6 days in a row. And then what you can do, you'll actually see we had a gal, Tracy had a gal. Tracy, tell them about your customer who used just the mask.
Yeah, she literally used this melting mask for a week straight every day, and the results were incredible, like absolutely incredible.
So why don't we can drop that picture in the chat so they can actually see what it did for her skin. I was shocked when I saw the improvement in her skin just from using that. I didn't even know that was possible.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
for sure.
And it was just the mask with the booster. Like that's what was so incredible about it. So
Mm-hmm.
it's coming in the chat, you guys. It's check it, check it, check it.
Definitely. So, okay, we are pulling this back up. Hopefully you can see my screen.
I think you've got another secret here you're going to share with us.
I am. So here's the oil mist. If you didn't know, hopefully you can see the oil mist. You guys I'm so sorry, my screen is kind of spazzing out. So on this oil mist, there's a few things that you can do with this. So if you are dry and when you do your ritual, if you need extra moisture in the skin, people will add this in their ritual steps and they'll spray it on the face so that it will give that extra moisture. But if you don't need the extra moisture, because sometimes people are like, the oil mist, like I don't need the extra oil on my skin, I don't want to break out. You can actually use this as a body mist and do the oil body mist when you get out of the shower and you spray it all over the body. My friend Kate was telling me about this. Holy cow, you guys, it gives you, like, I remember there is a Chanel body oil spray. And of course, this thing is like $80 and you're probably spraying chemicals on your body. But this was even better than that. And you can also use it in your hair. So if you have frizz, if you have flyaways, spritz a little bit of the oil mist in your hair, and it will just help give you that glossy sheen. You guys, there's so many different uses, and it has the patented ingredients in there. So you're just giving extra love to your body.
Oh, so good. Who here loves the idea of simplifying your routine with one product where now you can use it on multiple things? I love this. I love these little extra tips, Brie. These are so good. I'm learning so much.
So let's talk about the Bodolab.
Oh, okay. My favorite So, yeah, I came here for the skincare, but I stayed for the hair care. I always say that. So, our beauty care, you guys, goes way beyond skincare. We have hair care and we have body care as well. So, let me introduce you to the Desert Cola Hair Care, and known as the Miracle of the Desert. Basically, what this does is it removes impurities and it hydrates your scalp. Did you guys hear how Bree was talking about the importance of scalp care? So if you are looking for hair growth, shiny, healthy hair, it starts with the scalp, and that's what our products do. They address it. So we also have this incredible body wash and lotion. The lotion has hyaluronic acid, it has collagen, and it basically polishes, it nourishes, and it leaves your skin so smooth. But let me ask you guys in the chat, if you had to pick one area to upgrade first, would it be your hair? Would it be your body? Or would it be your skincare? I would just love to know, like, what are you looking? Oh, we got a lot of hair. A lot of hair here, Bree. That's actually surprising. So
Ooh.
let's check out some results here. Look at these results right here. And I know you know these people best.
Yeah, I mean, this was scalp psoriasis. This is after one wash. It actually helped, get rid of the dryness, the flakiness. It's actually healing the scalp. It has loliolide, which actually, what it does is it speeds up the metabolization process. So it allows the hair to come through quicker. So that's why you're seeing results. And just, after 4 weeks, you're going to start to see results. Now, we also have a testimony on here, and this is Helena. And we want to introduce her, and we would really love for you to share your story, because I'm looking at your before and after picture right here of your hairline. Holy cow, that is the part down the middle of your hair. I am shocked. I want to hear all the things. How long, what were you doing? How long have you struggled with this? All the things.
Hi, Bree and Christy and everybody. This has been so amazing. My name is Helena Erskine, and about 2 years ago, that was my hairline. And the crazy thing is I didn't even realize it. And I think there was a lot of denial going on and trying to shift the part and do the things, but it took a very good friend, and she leveled up on my friend good rating chart, because she came to me with concern, and she said, I noticed you've been thinning a lot in the front. Like, are you okay? And that was when it hit me, like, oh no, like, people can tell. And just like your skin, your hair is so much a part of your confidence, and who you are. And so I had noticed a lot of hair in the shower, like, as the shedding that happens. But then in my late 40s, like I said, a couple years ago, it really became a struggle. And I went through to the dermatologist, to the physicians. So on the medical side of things, there really wasn't much to offer. They really weren't interested in finding the root cause. And it was just, you can take this, you can do that, but this is the way it goes. And I'm sure, like every woman here, that just wasn't good enough. And so so that was like August, September, October. It wasn't until January that I tried and started the hair care line. And I didn't even really know the power of the hair care line. I joined for the skincare, and like Christy, stayed for the hair care, but I ordered it and I put it in my shower, and I started to pay attention to what was happening, which was less and less and less hair shedding, more to where I was comfortable with and normal that happens. But the interesting thing too is I put it in my shower, and of course my husband uses whatever I just put in there. And about 10 weeks in, I noticed the profound difference in his hair. And we took some pictures, and it's been incredible. So I think what I love most about our hair care is that the lather is amazing. Sometimes you don't get that with any sort of medicated or product that is specifically for hair care. So this feels just like a luxurious treatment every time I wash my hair. And then the conditioner is amazing. It makes my hair feel so silky. I have curly hair, the manageability of the hair, the serum. I mean, there isn't really much that I could say besides it's a miracle and life-changing. And I would also say to anyone who is using it to just keep using it, because our hair follicle stages are very long, and you have to just be patient and be consistent. And it's just been awesome. So
Love
thank
it. Thank you so much. Congratulations on all of your hair growth that's come in. It looks fantastic. I would have never guessed. And you guys, good news is there's a Bodolab special. So you can actually, if you buy the shampoo, the water treatment, and the hair oil, you get a free water treatment with the bundle. So I've actually never seen them do this promotion. So it's pretty exciting to see it up here. Again, this is only here till Sunday. So if you want to grab this, they're big bottles, you guys. They're going to last you a while.
Yeah, these are going to last you a really long time. What a great promotion. What a great testimonial. That was awesome.
So again, you're going to head here for the replay to be able to enter. We're going to announce the winners at the end. But first, you guys, we've got to like jump into our resident celebrity makeup artist. So Carissa, let's bring you back up here because you've got some tips that you're going to share with us. Yeah? Let me do that.
There we go. Okay. Okay, are you guys ready to get some tips and tricks and all the secrets from a professional celebrity makeup artist? Okay, there's a few. So buckle up. If you guys have a notebook, I'd write it down. I love note takers. There's a few things that I for sure want to hit on, but first and foremost, you guys, this right here is my happy place. This is a multi-balm stick. And after I'm done my skincare prep, Brie, I'm really glad that you brought up the Too Faced Almost. You guys, can you see how much I use this? This is honestly, when I'm not wearing makeup, I am shaking and spraying this all day long, okay? Like if you haven't tried this, please do. But going back into the multi-balm stick, before I go into a makeup routine, I'm gonna go and do one swipe under each eye, and then I'm going to rub it in. Who here put in the chat puts makeup on and they find that they crease? You get a lot of creasing or like the dry look from your concealer and your foundation. Yeah, okay. This is going to change everything for you. I promise you. If there's one thing you want to add to your basket, outside of this because it's my favorite, but throw this in your basket right now, one swipe, rub it in, and then you can start your makeup application. What that's going to do is it's going to create not only a barrier between, because you have to think your under eye is really, really thin tissue, right? So it's very delicate. So when you're creating a barrier between your skin and the makeup, it's also going to fill in those fine lines. Does that make sense, you guys? So tip number one, multi-balm stick. Tip number two, if you guys have heard of K-Beauty, if you guys are on TikTok, or if you have young girls, Tracy, I'm sure your daughter is on TikTok and she's seen all the cushion foundations. This is all the rage, and it has been for years, but I feel like it's finally got what's the word I'm looking for? The big bang in North America that it's deserved. Okay. So when you open this, you're going to see that it comes with a cushion, it's like a cushion. This is the proper way to hold this. Okay. I want to tell you guys that oh, are you guys still there? Did I just lose you?
No, you're good.
Give me 1 second. I lost you guys. I can't see what I'm doing. So I'm flying blind. I can't see anything except my background screen. So if you guys lose me, let me know. But when you go like this, as opposed to holding it like this, if you guys are holding it like this and you're pressing in, all that's going to do is it's going to put 2 dots there. So when you go to apply it, it's not going to apply evenly. If you put your fingers like this and put an even amount of pressure on this cushion, and then you go in, what's happening when you press in the cushion is it's getting an even distribution. Tip number 3, okay, this is where it gets fun. Anyone, we didn't really fully touch on this, but this is like our luxury line, okay? That's what I call it. All my celebrity clients, they always have like had La Mer on their tables. Crazy, outrageous pricing. Like La Mer's cushion foundation is about triple of what Rimon's is. That's what's so amazing about this brand, you guys, is it's luxury products for not high-end pricing. So if you guys have super dry skin, and where's my oily girlies at? So this foundation, I don't know, Brie, do you have the slide that you can pull up of my skin
Yeah.
before and after?
know that.
Throw that up there. So this is before and after. I can't see, so I'm just gonna guess that it's on there. Yes.
It's showing.
Okay. I normally like staying away from very silicone-based products. I find them slippery. You guys can see my pore difference here. There's silicone in this foundation. Now, going back to when I was applying the skincare routine, this is why I said it's really important for you guys to let the skincare fully absorb. This is water-based, all right? The 100 line is oil-based. What that means is this is silicone, and this doesn't just go for Rimon. This is just in general. This is like I'm really giving you an education rundown here. If you're using water-based products and then going in with a silicone-based makeup product and you're finding you're like, Carissa, I can't get that product to stay on my face, or it's moving around in like 2 hours. The reason being is silicone does not go well with water. Okay? You can still use this as your skincare. This is why it's really important to let it absorb into your skin for at least 5 to 10 minutes. And then you can go in with this. Ladies that love using oil-based products, this dries pretty matte, which is, I love, 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 love. So if you're wanting an extra little glow at the end because this does dry matte, here is your next tip. You're going to take your serum, okay? This luxury goodness here. This guy right here, I'm going to drop one. I haven't even told Brie about this. Brie's probably like, what is she doing? I'm putting it in the cap here. I'm going to spread it around, okay? You don't need a lot, like even half a pump is good. I'm going to go back in with my sponge. I'm going to press here, and I'm going to press it in to the Radiance 100 serum. What that's going to do, because oil can coexist with makeup that has silicone in it, it works beautiful together. So just to get that extra little glow in the foundation, and I'm going to push it in. This is not mandatory. You do not have to do this. I'm just giving you guys a little extra tip if you want the extra glow, because this makeup line is already skincare infused. It already has those coexisting ingredients that are going to merge beautifully. These are going to coexist, you guys, on your skin. If you're wearing makeup all day long, you might as well wear something that is going to benefit your skin. And then you just push it in like that. Brie, I cannot see the slides. I'm so sorry. But if you want, is the lip balms next?
Yeah, just
Technology is not serving me right now.
do your routine. We're just watching you do your makeup.
Okay, I'm really just flying blind right now.
That's okay.
Okay,
But
so-
we are coming up on an hour though, so we'll have to go through the makeup routine.
Sounds good. So next is this lip oil mask. Okay, this, you guys, is usually the last in the routine. I favorite this product specifically as a night mask before I go to bed. So I'll do the skincare routine. I wear this after my makeup routine, obviously, but before bed, I'm applying this before I go to bed. Remember when I said 45 minutes ago how your organs are at rest mode at night? Same with your lips. Do not forget about the lips. This is like a highly absorbent oil, skincare infused. There's nothing like it on the market. Okay. This spray flies under the radar. I'm gonna try and do this really, really quickly. If you guys see setting sprays, it either is like a nice mist like that, or you've seen all over TikTok mists that are like aerosols. You guys all know what I'm talking about. The difference between the two is butane and water, okay? So any of the oily skin girlies that are doing the foundation and you want the longevity, spray this previous to the cushion. And if you're not using the cushion and you're just using another foundation, same goes for that. Put this on before, fan it, let it dry, and then go in with the foundation. If you're a dry girly, you can put it on before and after, and it's going to give you that accentuated glow. There's a difference between setting sprays and fixing sprays. Okay. So like when I'm doing my special effects, movie clients, Connor McDavid, I'm doing a different spray on him than I would on, I don't know if there's any OG Gossip Girl fans here, on Jessica Zor, that I'd be setting her with something like this. And this flies under the radar, you guys. I don't even think this is on one of the slides. Highly recommend giving this a go. Did I wrap everything up? I still can't see. So I don't
Yes.
know if I
No,
missed
it's so
anything.
good. I love how you talk when you talk about the butter lip balms can also be used as blush.
The blushes. So here's another fun fact. If you guys look closely to these, so there's a semi-matte, and bless you, Susan. I can see you. I can't see my slides. There's semi-mattes, and those are the ones that I would, if you guys are blush girlies and liquid blush girlies, that's what I would use. If you guys get confused which ones are your semi-mattes because you have all of them like I do, the packaging will tell you without reading because this print is crazy small. The matte packaging is the ones you want to use. You can also use that as a liquid eyeshadow, which is amazing. So that's going to give them more longevity than the other ones. When they say butter, you guys, they hit the nail on the head with that. These are the most luxurious, buttery feeling stains, and you have full control over how you want them to look, which is what's really cool about this brand. If you want a very, very natural, simplistic look, you apply it, wipe it off, and it's a very, very delicate look. If you're wanting a full opacity color, then you can throw it on, leave it on, it's gonna dry, and then you're good to go.
And how do you want them to apply it on their cheeks? With a brush or with their fingers? What do you recommend?
I'll quickly show you. Okay. Again, sorry guys, I can't see if you guys can see this properly. I always like putting it on my hand first. Okay. I don't like going on right here because then I'm putting it on my lips and then my cheek, and then you're just putting all of that back in the container. So I like giving it a swipe on my hand. Wash your hands. Preface this by saying washing your hands before doing the makeup application, and then I'll go in with a brush. Okay. And then you can apply it. These are so soft. If anyone's ever tried the Selena Gomez ones, you're like, you put one drop on your skin and you're like, holy man, how am I going to blend this out? You don't have to be scared with this at all because I love using the word delicate with this line. Like truly, you can, listen, this is what I'll say. A lot of women tell me that they're not good at doing their own makeup. And I don't think that's the case. I don't think anyone's bad at doing makeup. It's the steps in which they're doing it. One, it's the steps in which they're prepping their canvas for makeup, and then steps using the products on how to do it. So it's just a matter of, instead of putting this right on your face and you're like, oh, I can't do makeup. It's just that you put it on your face first instead of your hand. Work it in your brush first, and then you have more control over how the application process goes. Does that make sense?
Yes, and I can already see it coming together. I can see that rosy, dewy glow coming out. Thank you so much, Carissa. I so appreciate you sharing your wisdom with us. We should definitely invite her back for just like a full-on makeup tutorial. I learn something every time I hear her speak. So if you like what she just talked about, we actually have a bundle that is on promo right now where you can get the cushion. So there's 5 different colors. You choose your color. Don't worry. We'll color match you, get back to the person that invited you. We can help you pick your shade. There's also the makeup setting spray that she talked about. And then there's also where you get to choose 2 colors that you love of the butter lip tints. Now, when you get that, you'll get this stick balm, which remember she put that under her eye so there's no creasing with the concealer. You also get a free makeup mirror compact that's engraved with the ICDs. So this also is only here till Sunday, so grab it before it's gone. And let's do some trivia. Guys, we're going to announce these winners in just a couple minutes. We're wrapping up. But what year did Cushion Foundation first launch in Korea? We actually haven't told you. So we're just going to see if you can maybe throw an answer out there. Admins, let's see if anybody comes anywhere close. What year did the Cushion first launch in Korea? Just kind of curious if anybody will get it. It was actually in 2008. That is when that first happened. So kind of interesting. Now, I also want to give you another, let's see if you can get this one. What Korean skincare product is often called a game changer? They were the very first country to combine skincare, sun protection, and foundation all in one. This should be an easy one. Hopefully you guys will get this one. What do you think? Do we see it, Susan? Do we see some of the answers coming through? The answer is BB cream. We also have a BB cream. I know we didn't have time to talk to it tonight. There's so many products we didn't have time to cover, but we do also have a BB cream. And you know what's interesting to me is it's like K-beauty, K-drama, K-pop is really starting to gain momentum all over the world, all over the globe. Even in just North America alone, there's a 350% increase in Google searches for Korean skincare. And I don't know about you, but if I'm gonna step my toe into the big pool of Korean skincare, I don't want to use number 20 or number 10 or number 5. I want to use the number 1 Korean skincare that sold $3 billion. And this is really the calm before the storm. You're going to see a lot more about this brand. They've also partnered with this company here. It's the number 1 branding firm, and you can see all the brands that they represent. And now Remon, this is really the calm before the storm. This is really going to get big. So what % of increase in Google searches is there in the US alone for Korean skincare? I just said it. If you were listening, remember we like to bribe you to listen to us. I just said this. Let's see if you guys put it in the chat. It was 350%. It is crazy to me how it's trending on Google, trending on TikTok, and it's even trending with the men, which is so interesting to me. And Tim, are you there? Go ahead and raise your hand if you're there, Tim. I'd like to introduce you to Tim Hargett. And I'd really like for you to hear his story because he has a really interesting story because you wouldn't really think that men would want to partner with skincare. But then 1, he couldn't deny the results that he saw. But then 2, what's the first thing that you see when you walk into a department store? You see the beauty section. And like the men's department is all the way like on the 3rd floor in the back by the bathrooms, but beauty sells. And so that is exactly why, he decided to use the skincare. He had people asking him about his skin and they're like, did you have something done? He's like, no, what are you talking about? So, okay, I'm not sure. Maybe we don't have Tim on here. I know it's storming in some parts, so maybe he wasn't able, maybe he got kicked off. Okay, that's okay. We'll hear from Tim another time. Now we're wrapping up, and why use K-Beauty? Why use the number 1 in K-Beauty? Because it is number 1, sold $3 billion. Now we also have some winners. Yes, I just want to know if one of our admins can tell us who some of our winners are, because I know we were going to choose some live winners. We have some replay winners, and we also have some winners for anyone that places an order by Sunday night. So who do we have?
Can you hear me, Bree?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so we do have some live winners tonight. Our very first winner is Stephanie Markovitz. So congratulations.
Woo, Stephanie. Stephanie, congratulations. What did Stephanie win?
I don't know. Are we supposed to pick? Okay, Jen just posted the winners in the chat.
She won prize number one, whatever
Prize
that
number
was.
one.
Okay, so Stephanie, when you go to this form, put in prize number 1 is what you won, and we'll make sure that you get that. Now, who's our second winner?
Our second winner is Taylor Wright.
Huge congrats. So Taylor, put prize number 2. When you go to this link and you fill out the prize claim form, put prize number 2.
Heather Feldbauer is number
Woo!
3.
Whoop, whoop. Congrats, Heather. Prize number 3.
Angela Missiano is number 4.
Go, Angela. Prize number 4.
Lillian Torres is number 5.
Amazing, Lillian. Prize number 5 when you go to this link.
And Sarah Tobin is number 6.
Oh my goodness. Congrats, Sarah. Make sure you put prize number 6. It says prize claim form when you go to this socialceo.info/giveaway. And this is also where the replay will be posted here as well. So when you go here, you can watch the replay. You can, if you place an order, fill out that enter and win. You can watch and win, enter and win, order and win. And then you can also fill out the prize claim form, and all the information is there. And if you want to see that 3-minute video, that's there as well that we showed in the beginning. Thank you so much for joining us for our customer appreciation event. I'm sorry we went a few minutes over, but we want to thank the speakers, the testimonies, the demos, everyone that participated. Thank you to our admins. Have a great night, everyone, and we will talk to you soon. Make sure you get back to the person that invited you and ask them about these promos and get entered to win these prizes by Sunday night at midnight Pacific time. That's the cutoff. Thanks, everyone, and have a great night.